If you're not using Korean skincare, let this video be a sign that you need to. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Sydney. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's been a while, guys. It's been such a long time, but I'm back. So we're going to be doing my updated skincare routine because I have not done that. And I've been obsessed with Korean skincare lately, and it's just the sweet spot. And I feel like it's just aged me backwards. I have pretty normal skin, but it is super sensitive. My routine is pretty much planned around hydration, more so than drying out my skin. This is really how I get my glass skin. I pretty much switched my whole routine to Korean skincare, so I'm gonna show you guys what I do a little bit more in depth. I do have a Korean skincare for beginners video that is pinned on my TikTok. If you guys don't follow me, you need to follow me. The latest thing I've been loving is double cleansing. I recently started using this Anua. This is their pore cleansing oil. And you want to make sure that you are rubbing this in your skin for at least 30 seconds because this is really going to do like a deep cleanse. It has literally removed all the blackheads from my nose, and it does have a light scent. To me, it smells like rosemary. I also just feel like it's just made my skin much more smooth and more soft. So this is an essential step in your skincare routine. You should be double cleansing. So once you're done double cleansing, you want to emulsify the oil. I know a lot of people like to say that oil cleansing breaks them out, and that's because they are not doing it correctly. You have to emulsify it so it gets like this white milky texture before you go in and actually cleanse with your normal cleanser. You cannot just do this oil cleanser and go to bed. Please do not do that. The next thing I'm going in with is the Anua Heart Leaf Pore Deep Cleansing. This is actually my first time trying this, but this is what it looks like. It's interesting texture. I've heard great things about this. It has a little bit of a scrub in it, but this is their foaming face wash. First impressions, this is a pretty good lightweight cleanser. It doesn't have much of a smell, and it feels really nice on the skin. Another thing that's essential is these disposable face towels. You get about 50 in a box. I like to get them off of Amazon from this place called Detoy. They're about 15 bucks, but I promise you, this is worth adding to your skincare routine. I never realized how dirty a towel is, like how much bacteria a towel holds, and these just really have made such a difference in my skin. So 10 out of freaking 10. You guys, this, if you're not using disposable face towels, step your game up. So next, I'm going in with the Tier. This is their Milk Skin Toner. I bought the travel size of this, but this is honestly one of my favorite toners ever. It's really hydrating. It has niacinamide in it for hyperpigmentation. It has chamomile extract and rice bran extract, and I like to double tone, so I will do this twice. And I prefer to pat in my toner. That's just how I've seen the Korean people do it. So we're gonna follow everything that they do because they know best. You see the shine on my skin? Hello? I take it a step further, and unfortunately this is not a Korean skin care product, but I have gone through 3 to 4 bottles, and this is the Kadale Beauty Elixir. And it just brings like a different added hydration because this smells like rosemary. It has a lot of essential oils, but not oils that are going to irritate and clog your skin. It's just really refreshing, and a lot of people use this for makeup before and after. I like to use it during my skincare routine, so. The smell never gets old. One of my favorite things ever. You always want to make sure you let your skincare sit for at least 30 seconds between each step. That way all the products don't like mesh together. While my toner dries down, I like to go in with the eye cream. I've lately been using the CosRx Advanced Snail Peptide Eye Cream. This is a really, really hydrating eye cream. I started using eye cream maybe like a year ago because I just want to prevent as many wrinkles, and of course it's easy to get wrinkles and discoloration underneath your eyes. So this has been a really hydrating one. You guys are probably familiar with the snail mucin cream or essence. I don't use that. I do only use this, but this does really hydrate your eyes and it has really good ingredients. Okay, next we're going in with the Madagascar Centella Amapoule. This is from Skin 1004. This is one of my favorite. Amapoule is basically like kind of like a serum essence, but I use this in between my dark spot or vitamin C serum. It's a really, really watery texture. And so you don't need a lot, but it goes a long way. And to me, it's made such a difference. Centella is really good for redness and irritation. But since my skin is just very sensitive, by the time I finish on my skincare routine, or if I have a pimple, it's usually gone if I'm using this or anything that has Centella in it due to the redness in my skin. So I take a little bit on my fingertips, and once again, in a patting motion, you're just going to pat this into the skin. I only like to pat in. Depending on the serum, I will rub it in, but never forget your neck. I think a lot of us forget our neck, and that's where aging starts. So here is how that looks. How beautiful. The next thing I'm going in is the Axis Wide Dark Spot Correcting Glow Serum. Oh my goodness. This is like heaven in a bottle. It looks like this has a really jelly consistency. And this I actually rub into my skin. This is where the magic happens. If you have any hyperpigmentation, this gets rid of it so quickly. I had a really bad pimple on this side of my face and I didn't even pop it, but I knew it was gonna leave a mark, and this has almost gotten rid of it completely. And it has really good ingredients. It has 5% niacinamide, so if you're niacinamide sensitive, probably not the product for you, but it has squalene and some sort of like hydrating extract that makes it non-irritating. And I love when serums are like a jelly texture, but the glow that it brings to your face instantly, it never gets old. Now, this moisturizer is by Natori. This is their Hatsumugi Skin Conditioning Gel. This is actually a Japanese product. It is not Korean, but it is in the Asian family. It's a really jelly-like consistency, and I usually put it on my knuckle like that, and I will rub it in. You don't need a little bit does go a long way, but it also brings the most hydration to your face. It has some sort of like plant or something in it, and it's one of my favorites. I've almost gone through the whole tub of it. This is a really good base for any sort of makeup. I actually don't even use primer due to how dewy and hydrating my skincare routine is, and I think that's also essential to making sure your makeup looks amazing throughout the day is gonna be skincare prep. And this for me every time, I love it. Next for sunscreen, we're going in with the Madagascar Centella Hydra Cica Water Fit Sunscreen. This is SPF 50. This is the same brand that the Amapoule was also made by, and this is a great sunscreen that will not leave a white cast on your skin. I find the Korean sunscreens, they have a different sort of rating, and it just works really well with my skin. No Korean sunscreen that I've ever tried has ever messed with my skin or clogged my pores, and I found that in the past, a lot of sunscreen is really greasy. This one is not. It's one of my favorite and go-tos. This is what it looks like, all completed. Here is the skin all finished. Glass skin, my go-to routine, probably forever, while I just interchange different products for different things, but this is how my skin looks after all of my skincare. Bye.